Good morning. Can you guys hear me? Anyone there? Hola. Okay, I'm just going to wait for some people to come online. I am like bang on the dot. Say hello if you're here. How exciting. My first ever YouTube live. And yeah, so just thought I'd do a little bit of a Q&A. You guys left me some awesome questions on my Instagram last week. And yeah, and also to update you guys on the Stronghouse app, which I know you're all very excited for. So that's why we're here. And yeah, how many people have we got so far? 29 people. We'll wait a few more minutes. It's 6:30 a.m. Hey, Natalie. Oh, thank you. I woke up like this. No, but really, it's 6:30 a.m. and I probably, hi Lauren, nice to see you. I probably had about 4 hours sleep, so I apologize in advance if I do not make sense on this live. Yeah, I'm crazy busy at the moment. Drinking my lemon water with salt. I know it sounds gross, but best morning drink. Yes, Lindsay, updates coming. Hi, is that Shanzi or Chanzi? I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. From Texas. Very cool. Yeah, thank you. I'll never get over your hair. I don't think I'll get over my hair either. It's a lot, I know. Back to my curls. I've been straightening it for ages because I've been filming for the app and I just wanted a nice sleek look, and I'm back to my crazy wild hair now, which I'm happy about. Awesome. So nice to see you all. Thank you. Yes, curly girls rise. Although I'm not really curly, it's more kind of a wavy mess, but I'll take it. North of England, just making a tea now, and lamb and veg. Oh, that's so northern of you. Where in the north? Because you guys know I'm from Manchester originally, don't you? I can't wait for your app. Would like it. Would be available through Apple Pay from Canada. Yes. How about I just go straight into some updates about the app, because I know you guys are all waiting for that. We'll get that out of the way, and then we can go onto your Q&A and answer some juicy questions. So who's here from Instagram, by the way, and who is here from my private Facebook group? I know Lauren and Natalie are from my group. Who else is here from my Strong Curves group? Raise your hands. Hi, Ariel. I know you're from Instagram. Yay, Yana from Facebook group. How exciting. And from YouTube, of course, my YouTube fam. I know. It's been so long. And, at the beginning of the year, I made that video after I had like that whole incident with Adam getting injured and just had a really, really tough time. And I made that video how I wanted to be more open and be on here more. That didn't kind of happen. And we're already in December. So yeah, I was like, I can't let the year out and not do a YouTube live like I said I would do. Life has just been super hectic, obviously. Did not foresee how much work building an app would be. But yeah, I'm here. I made it, even though it's December. Oh, Errol, of course, you're also in the group. Yes, you are. Nice to see you. Florida. I so want to go to Florida. You have no idea. And you're also from my group, Linda. Nice to see you. So cool to see you all. Yeah, so where was I? I'm off on a tangent. So yeah, doing this live, I really want to do more of these in the future, and I absolutely will in the new year when this app is completely finished and out there and you guys are loving it. Then it means I'll have more time to just focus on making content, being more active on YouTube. I've got so many videos lined up. Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, super excited about that. But the app, so we were originally going to have a soft launch on the 20th of December, which has obviously already been and gone. Oopsie. Yeah, so we're in the testing phase, and if anyone's in like tech or programming, coding, and understands what it's like, it's a lot. And Adam is building it from scratch by himself, my Viking, and yeah, he's completely self-taught, and he's incredible, and he's done an incredible job, and it looks amazing. Like, it looks amazing. I'm so excited. But we're just testing it. We want to make sure that it works properly and that there's no glitches, because that's the most annoying thing. I don't want you guys to pay for something and then it just not reach your expectations. And I'm a perfectionist over here. You guys know what I'm like, type A personality. So yeah, so we're just working super hard on getting it up and running. I don't have an exact launch date yet, because yeah, we're just playing it by ear until it works. When it works, it'll be up, but I'm hoping sometime next week. And then that's just the soft launch. And of course, if you're on my list, then you will get the updates. Don't worry, you'll be the first to know. So, and if you aren't on that list, then there should be a link in the description down below. So just click on that, enter your email, and you'll be getting my emails to let you know what's up. So please go ahead and do that. But yeah, the official launch is going to be January. I think we've settled on the 10th, all things going well. And it will then be available in the App Store on iOS and Android, you know, with Apple Pay and all that jazz. But for the soft launch next week, it's just going to be a web app. And what that means is that you'll just log in off your browser, either on your mobile, your tablet, your laptop, desktop, whatever. It will look and feel just like an app, because that's how we've built it. But there will be some features that won't be available until it's in the App Store for iOS and Android. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? I'm rambling so much. What are you guys saying to me here? Yes, Ariel, good to see you too. Yes, Adam is a rock star. He is incredibly talented. Like, he is not from a coding background at all, and he's built this thing from scratch. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm like blown away. I watch him work, and it's like he's on the Matrix, you know, like the screen, and it's just like all like code, just like green numbers, like literally. And I'm like, what is this? I'm not a tech head, so I have no idea. It's amazing. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I'm making sense. Good. So, yeah, so for the soft launch, the great thing about it is because we're in that testing phase and it's new, I'm not an established app yet. I hope you guys trust me. But yeah, so we wanted to do an early bird discount. So you guys have real incentive to get on board now and help us with the feedback and the suggestions, and just to get it going and help us make this thing amazing, right? So our early bird discount is for the soft launch. And if you get on board for the soft launch next week, you guys will get 50% off the price. It's going to be so cheap, you guys, like so cheap. And you get to keep that discount for life. So as long as you are still subscribed on a membership, as long as you renew it, then you will have that price forevermore, which is a crazy deal, really. And I know there's a lot of new apps coming out. There's a lot of established ones coming out. They always do, you know, the January health kick thing. And of course, you know, we will be doing that too. But I've looked at everyone's prices, and I think I'm really, really fair. We haven't completely solidified the price yet, the exact price point, but you guys, it's going to be so cheap. You're going to be like, this is a no-brainer. You can renew it annually. So we're going to have two options. It's either going to be a membership, a subscription on a monthly basis, which is super easy to cancel. I'm not going to do any kind of weird lock-in things. Like, you literally just go into your account, click unsubscribe, and it'll be gone. I don't like that difficult to you know, delete kind of thing. A lot of apps do that. I hate that. So yeah, it'll just be an easy monthly that will just get renewed. Or if you prefer to pay upfront for the year, you can do that too. And there'll be a little bit of an extra discount, an incentive for you guys to do that. So those are the two options. And then of course, when we have the hard launch in January, the price will go back to its normal price, which again is going to be so fair and reasonable, you guys. Like I said, I haven't completely fixed the price yet, but if you're on my email list, you'll get all the details. So I think it's super fair, like legit. I know what it's like. It's tough times. We're not all swimming in money. Like, I get it. And oh, another thing I wanted to let you guys know is I have a lot of followers all over the world, right? And you know, here in Australia, everything's super expensive, but so are our wages. And so I was thinking, you know, how can I make this fair for everyone in the world? Like, I've got followers in India and in the Middle East and you know, in Africa even, and I know that a lot of the times digital guides and apps can be super expensive depending where you are in the world. So I am going to offer a price parity on this app, which basically means it will go off your country's wage index, meaning it will calculate a discounted price depending on your wage, for your country's wage. So it's going to be really fair for everyone, and that's how I want it to be. So yeah, especially, like, I know I have a lot of student followers as well, and it just makes it fair for all, I hope. Obviously, a girl got to eat, right? Like, I've got to pay my rent, so this thing isn't going to be free. And maybe in the future, I might offer a free trial once it's more established, so you guys can play with it and see if you like it before you commit. But yeah, that's as fair as I could make it. I hope you guys appreciate that. Let's see what you guys are saying. Will the website stay available after the official launch? I ask because I much prefer a large screen. Yeah, of course. Yeah, you don't want to squint on your iPad. I get it. Yeah, no. The web app will always be there, always. And especially because the videos, the workouts that you're going to be doing with me are going to be follow along, first of all. I will do time self-paced videos like you get on normal generic apps. In the new year, that will be a feature I'll be adding for those of you who do like to have the timer and just if you're working out at the gym. But if you love my follow along workouts, like my lockdown YouTube program, if you guys have done that, who's done that, by the way? I think the whole world has done that program. If you like that, then that's what it's going to be like on the app. And so visually, it's always better on a bigger screen. I know a lot of you like to put it on your TVs, right? You like to stream it on your TV. And so you'll be able to do that from the web app. You know, you've got a dog hair. I know you guys like to do that with me, work out along with me, to see me suffer as well, because it isn't fair if I'm not suffering either, is it? So yeah, so that's really exciting. Follow along workouts. So you'll have me encouraging you, giving you tips on, you know, cues on form and technique, and really getting you to think about your muscles, which muscles you're activating, and that's how you get results, guys, right? It's really learning how to master your body. And so I love that style. It really brings me back to, you know, I'm a qualified personal trainer, and that's how I would train you if you were training with me in the gym face to face, right? So I want you guys to have that experience. So that's what it's going to be like. That's what the workouts will be. Yes, TV streaming, Yana. Yes, yes. Hello from the desert. Which desert? That pricing system is a great idea. Yeah, thank you. I think so too. I just want to make it fair for all of you. Oh, lockdown, the painful memory. Hi, Alison. Another one from my group. Yes, we all know what the lockdown program feels like. It's good though, isn't it? I think, kind of, maybe. Take a little breather because I'm motor mouth. Can you guys tell I like talking? Yes, I love the follow-alongs. I pause too much when it's self-paced. I can't be trusted. I know, right? You need me there pushing you. And it's funny because, like, obviously it's the first time I've filmed them myself. Like, I've been doing them for ages, right? When the Strong Curves Ultimate Guide came out, and I had my first lot of women doing the first challenge. I know some OGs are in the chat here. Can you guys hear me? I think I'm breaking up a bit. Can you guys hear me? Let me know. Am I breaking up? Okay, let me see what my internet connection is like. Should be okay. My laptop's getting really hot. Oh, you can hear me fine? Okay, good. The fan on my laptop's just like making crazy noises at me. Good, good, good. You can hear me, you can hear me. Where was I? What was I saying? Remind me. Brain is mush. Help. Yes, yes, you can all hear me. Good. Country price parity is an awesome idea. Yeah. I was reading comments. Yes, I was. I was reading. I'm still reading comments. This is going well, isn't it? Back to, yes, for the OG peeps, Lauren, hello. Whenever you said this is where the magic happens, I would always be able to push past my so-called limits. Exactly. That's what it's about. You have to push yourself. You have to break that ceiling. Where that magic happens, don't bitch out. Sorry, swore. Yeah, and so that's why the workout's going to be so awesome on this app. And I've just been filming them. It's the first time I filmed them, and I was like, man, these are so good. Like, oh, the Strong Curves workout is the first one that's going to be on the app. So it's the 12-week program that if you've bought my Strong Curves Ultimate Guide, you'll have that in PDF form. That is the workout we are starting with on the app, okay? So 12 weeks, I'm gonna walk you through, it's 3 blocks, so you're gonna get 4 weeks, every 4 weeks, new workouts. And if you liked the lockdown, it's quite similar. It's actually tougher in my opinion. But I'm gonna give you, the first block is like a beginner foundational block. So we go a bit slower. We really focus on mind-muscle connection. So it doesn't matter if you're a complete newbie and you're worried, oh my God, is this going to be too intense? You can go at your own pace, like just do body weight. Literally, I'm telling you, just doing this workout body weight. Whoo! Who can vouch for that in the comments, by the way, of my Facebook fam, my Strong Curves fam, who's done the program already. It's challenging. Yeah, first challenge, but you hadn't recorded them yet. Exactly, Lawrence. I've done them myself, but I've never recorded them. And when I recorded them and I've been editing them, I'm just like, man, these are so good. These workouts are so epic. So that's going to be the first program. And then in the new year, I will be adding more and more programs. So I also, for those of you who've bought my Stress Sparrow guide, hands up. Yell out, who's done my Stress Sparrow program? That's my fat loss, my belly fat loss program. There's a 6-week program in that, and I've been dying to film that and get that up on there too. So that's going to be next. But I also want to do a gym version of the 12-week program for those of you who train at the gym. So yeah, so those are the next ones, but there'll be so many more. Like, I want to do programs specifically for, like, if you want to build your upper body strength, if you're super weak and you want to get good at chin-ups, maybe you want to focus only on glute development, you know, maybe you're time poor and you just want quick, short, sharp, 15-minute full body workouts, then all of these programs are in here. And I've already, like, you know, typed some of them out and been like, ho. You know, I get so excited writing a program because I'm just like, oh, this is going to be good. So all of those are coming in the new year. So you'll always be updated with new workouts. So yeah, if you have suggestions also, let me know in the comments here what kind of programs you want. Do a little survey and I'll see what's popular. And that's another feature that's going to be on the app, is a suggestions box and like a feedback, you know, that you can type in what you're liking, what you don't like, what's working, what you want to see, what features you want me to add. And the beauty of it is because it's literally just Adam and I building this thing. We have the ability to act on updates very, very quickly, which a lot of apps don't because they're huge, right? They've got massive teams and they have to go through meetings and get it approved, and they have to go to their developer and then see if it can be done or it can't be done. It's a nightmare. But for us, it's going to be super easy because it's literally Adam. So you guys tell me what you want. I tell Adam, and then he'll just be like that on his little coding laptop. So yeah, that's a really great feature. So let me know. I just want to make it really amazing, and I want it to grow, and I want you guys to love it, and I want this thing to just expand. I've got so many ideas for this app. It's not just going to be workouts and food, although it is going to be that. There's going to be so much more. The community aspect I'm really excited about. If you're part of my Facebook group, you'll know how amazing we all are, and how like the community that we've grown. We're a small bunch. We're about, I think, 1,200 in my Facebook group, and that's a private Facebook group, obviously, for people who have bought my guides. But we're like a little fam, and I love everyone in there, and I want to emulate that in the app, and essentially make it like its own social platform that can rival, YouTube, that can rival Instagram and Facebook, and be a safe place where we're not censored, where we can say what we want, where it's a safe place where you're not going to be judged, and we can talk about things that I'm really hesitant to say on here to you guys, because man, censorship and it is real. And if you want to talk about holistic health, if you want to talk about spirituality, if you want to talk about what's going on currently in the world, and you aren't on the mainstream narrative, then you get silenced, and it's really sad. And I think something that's super, super important in today's world is that we actually are able to think critically and see both sides, like be neutral and see both sides, like have compassion for everyone. We're all trying our best. These are crazy times. It's difficult. We're all going through like a collective dark night of the soul. And I just wish people had more compassion and kindness towards each other. And I want my platform, my app, to be that place, because man, there's just nothing out there like that. Yeah, so yeah, a place for like-minded women who want to speak freely. And so yeah, I want to be doing monthly webinars. So I'll get on like this kind of style thing where I just get on and talk to you about all sorts of topics that are a bit more controversial, that I wouldn't be able to say anywhere else on any other platform. So that alone is worth joining my app for. That alone. For me, that's something I'm most excited for. Can I talk about the spiritual side, mental health aspects of the app? Yes, Michelle, thanks for that question. So super exciting, Kristen. I'm so excited about this. You guys have no idea. I know I toot my horn a lot, but like, if I don't believe myself, who else is going to believe in me, right? Yeah, talk about the mental health, spiritual side. So, also, if you guys have bought my Strong Curves Ultimate Guide, you'll know that there was a 30-day self-care challenge in that. I'm not sure if many of you who did that, who did my 12-week program already, if you also did the self-care challenge. Ariel, I think you did, didn't you? Are you still here, Ariel? I think you did. I think you were keen on the self-care challenge. So essentially, I'm going to have that aspect in the app too. So you're going to be able to do 30 days of self-care, and it's going to come up as little mini prompts. So it'll just like little notifications, and it's simple things like little journal exercises, ideas for self-care. And I think that's a really easy way to just ease into any sort of self-care, spiritual, mental health aspect. If that's all you want to do, that's cool. But like I said, I'll be having monthly webinars. That's one of the things where I'll be talking in a more informal style to you guys about topics like that. I'll be sharing with you the tools that I use, from meditation to breath work, to mental reframing, just positive mindset, mindfulness, present moment awareness. I'll be sharing with you the teachers that I follow, books that I read that have really helped me, and just talk about deeper aspects that are more on the level of your emotions, about your self-image, the narrative that plays in your mind, just opening your eyes to a different way of perceiving yourself and this reality. If you are a total science head, I get it, it's cool. Then that aspect of the app, like, you might just want to ignore and just stick to the fitness and the recipes. That's cool too. Like, you're all welcome. But you guys should know, while a lot of my YouTube videos are based in science, although they can be triggering, controversial, and against the mainstream, I always try and show you the science of it. But I am not a science head. I want to make that clear. Science is limited. I know a lot of you might be shocked that I'm saying that, but science is limited. It can only show you a tiny aspect of reality. There is so much more that happens behind the scenes that we can't explain. Just because we can't explain it or see a pattern in it or identify or put it in a box doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And so I like working with the science, but then exploring and opening my mind to other ways of perceiving, because to me they exist. I've had experiences, that have gone against science. I'll save that for a webinar, hey? But yeah, so that's, I want to open your mind. I want to help you open your mind. And I don't know it all. I'm not sitting here saying I know it all. I don't. I'm learning and growing every day. But I'd love to share with you the things that have absolutely transformed my life over the last 10 years, like literally transformed. NK says, this is so amazing, Shelley. Seriously, I can't wait. I know, you guys. I hope it lives up to what I'm like bigging it up. But this is the vision I have in my heart, and I just, yeah. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. This app won't be perfect off the bat, right? Because it's first time, and we have to test, which is why I'm doing this early bird discount, right? So you guys can give me feedback, and you can have the incentive to join now while it's still in its growing phase. But yeah, I have big plans for this app, you guys. You have no idea. This brings me tears of joy. I'm truly so excited. Ooh, me too, Lynn. Me too. You should toot your horn. All deserving. Cheers to that. Let's start tooting our own horns. Can we? I feel like a lot of the time we make ourselves small, and we look at others and we put them down, and I'm just not about that. That is not cool in my world at all. Like, yeah, I'm here to big each other up. Interested in your app. You may have already covered this. If so, I apologize, but what will it cost, please? I've enjoyed your channel here. Thank you. Yes, Crystal. So like I did say earlier, I haven't set an exact price yet because we're still working things out, but it's going to be super cheap. Like, let me just put it that way. If you get on the early bird discount, which you get to keep for your lifetime use, it's going to be super cheap. Like, really, you're going to be like, what? Really? And then in the new year, once we've ironed out all the kinks and it's more established, the price will go up to normal. But I've looked at all the other prices of all the other apps out there, all the popular ones. Like, I've looked at them all, and my price is very competitive. It's not expensive. It'll be very, very fair. And like I said, I'm going to have price parity. So for all of you in different countries where stuff can be quite expensive, digital guides and apps are really expensive for you, I am going to match the price to your wage index, your country's wage index. So it means it'll be at a lower price for you depending on what country you live in. So it's going to be fair for all. So if you want to know the price when it launches, sign up. Quick reminder in the description box, sign up for the updates, and you'll get my emails, and you'll know the exact price, but it's to be confirmed just yet. Nora, I will cry when the app comes out and you can hold me to that. I think I'll cry too. Legit, you guys, I think I'm going to cry too. I've been working on this for 2 years. I don't know of any fitness person. I was going to call myself an influencer then, and I nearly you guys know I'm not an influencer. Don't ever call me that. I'm a fitness, let me hear it, educator. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know of any fitness influencer who has built their own app from scratch. I don't do things in halves, ladies. Like, help me. Yeah, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Your guide pricing is fair too. No worries there, in my opinion. Thank you. Thank you. I think for what you get with the guide, I think it's very fair. Especially with the Facebook group, and like I give more content. Like I don't, yeah, I go above and beyond for you guys. I really do, and it's because I genuinely care. So yeah, thank you for that. Already followed your link and put my info. Yay! Awesome, Crystal. Yeah. So what else do you guys want to know about this app? Put your questions in here and I'll answer them. Crystal, I'm a CPT in USA, Texas, but I love hearing from like-minded, intelligent people with beautiful hearts like you. Always be growing. Crystal, you're gonna make me cry. That's so nice. And it's awesome to have other personal trainers in there too. Like, I love that. I love, we all help each other, right? We can all learn from each other. Like I said, I don't claim to know it all at all. I'm always growing and learning. But that's one aspect of the guide of the guide and the app that I'm really excited about is, like I said, being your coach. Literally, like, you're gonna have me in the palm of your hands. Are you excited for that? Like, you guys have no idea. What are my favorite recipes on the app? My top 3. Oh, that is such a good question. Like I've got over 100 recipes on this app. Okay, so for the last, like, I don't know, 4 months, I nearly killed myself in my own kitchen. Like, I cooked, prepared, designed over 100 recipes, photographed them all for the app. Oh, so many good ones. And I know a lot of you, one thing I do want to mention, actually, a lot of you were a bit dubious on Instagram, because you guys know I'm low carb, right? I want to clear this up because I don't want to scare any of you off by thinking, oh, it's low carb. Because first of all, low carb has got a stigma now, unfortunately, which is really sad because it shouldn't have. It's an amazing way of eating. Yeah. Oh, so many questions. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm not going to look there for a second. Let me just say what I'm going to say, and then I'll look and answer some questions. Drink. Oh my God, mouth to mouth. So when I say I follow low carb, I'm really flexible, okay? Low carb doesn't mean no carbs. It doesn't mean strict keto. Although if that's what you want to do, you can do. So I used to be keto for a very long time, as you guys know. I did it for health reasons. I had horrific hormonal issues, terrible digestion. I just felt really awful in my body, and keto allowed me to heal my body amazingly. Like, I did it for a very long time. I don't do that anymore. I'm a relaxed, flexible, low carb, and really, really, the amount of carbs you eat depends. This is one of the questions I got on a Q&A, by the way. I'm going to briefly answer it. It's a big video. I'm going to make it for actual, like, a long YouTube video, because this is a question I get all the time. How many carbs should I eat? And it's a valid question. And I will make this video. But short answer is, it depends. How many carbs you should eat depends on your body composition, your goals. Are you trying to lose weight? Are you trying to gain weight? Are you overweight trying to lose weight? Are you underweight trying to gain weight? This will determine, essentially, how many carbs you should have. And how active are you? Are you training intensely? Are you doing my workouts, girl? Because if you are, and you want to gain healthy muscle, you're going to need a little bit of carbs. But if you have metabolic damage, if you're very sensitive to carbs and sugar, if you have insulin resistance, if you're pre-diabetic, diabetic, if you have any sort of metabolic dysfunction, then lower carbs is the best thing for you temporarily until you can heal the body, right? So it totally depends. Activity levels, body composition, goals, your own personal needs. No, there's no one size fits all. So if you're working out intensely and you're not massively overweight and you just want to lose a little bit of extra kilos and build some strong curves, you know what I'm saying? Then you can totally still have carbs. This isn't a restriction diet. It's not. How I do it is, if I'm not training, if it's a rest day, I keep my carbs low. I'll eat lots of veggies, but I'll stay away from rice or potatoes, right? Also, I'm low carb, but I'll still eat some fruit. I have berries and cherries occasionally, maybe a plum if it's in season. I still have honey, root vegetables. I still eat those things. So for me, low carb is simply cutting out processed crap, because all of you should be doing that for your health. All in the chat, you should all be doing that. We should all be focusing on eating real whole foods and cutting out processed crap. And keeping our processed carbs to a minimum and keeping our sugar to a minimum. Sugar is in everything. It's in everything. All your health food stuff, all your protein bars, all your yogurts and things that you think are healthy, they're full of sugar. And so really that's what low carb is to me, is cutting out the processed crap and focusing on real whole food. If you do that alone, you're pretty much eating low carb, unless you're stuffing yourself with potatoes all day, okay? Then that's not really low carb. But yeah, you're going to be able to tweak the recipes to your needs. You're going to be able to add a carb dish if you want it to your meal. It's flexible. So you can just focus on real whole foods and say you want to have carbs every day. You can do that. Like, it's totally up to you. I'm all about you figuring out what works for you, right? But if I was to ever recommend what to do and how to eat and train for your body, it's so worth getting my Strong Curves Ultimate Guide, because in there it's going to teach you everything you need to know about carbs, about your macronutrients, about what it does inside your body, like how your body metabolizes all of those nutrients, how to eat for your body type. Are you overweight and want to lose weight? Well, this is a rough guideline of what might be best for you, right? If you're underweight and trying to gain weight, then this is the best protocol for you. And it will just give you guidelines, right? It's invaluable information. It really is. It's going to make you understand yourself on such a deeper level. So I highly recommend, even if you know you want to get the app, highly recommend that you get the guide, because that's the knowledge base. That's the up leveling. That's the knowledge is power. That's what's going to give you that deeper foundational knowledge, so that when you go to the app and you do my workouts and you do your meal plan, you'll know what you're doing. You'll be like, boom, I got this. Oh, Shelley taught me, I know, right? And your experience on the app will be just so much deeper and more about mastering your body. You don't have to. I'm not your mum. You don't have to. I'm not telling you what to do. You don't have to. But if you really want to up level and you really want to learn, if you're about learning and making a change, then I 100% recommend that you get that. So yeah, there'll be a meal planner. It's going to be like a weekly calendar style thing. You'll see your workouts every day, and then you'll be able to go into the recipes and go, oh, I like this main meal. I like this snack. I like this drink. I like this post-workout meal. And you'll be able to essentially just add it to your weekly calendar. And then, shopping list as well. So it'll spit out a shopping list and you'll be able to go off and do shopping about the ingredients. Nothing crazy, no crazy ingredients here. Just stuff you can get at the supermarket, at the farmer's market, whatever. It's real whole food. Vegetables, protein sources, healthy fats, some spices, herbs. It's nothing crazy, guys. You don't have to be an amazing cook either. Like these recipes are easy to follow. So that's how it's going to work. It will also show you your calories and your macros, and you can sub things out. Say you want dairy-free. There are dairy-free recipes in the app, but say you look at a recipe that it has dairy in it, and you're dairy-free and you want to swap it out, make it dairy-free. You'll be able to do that in each ingredient. You'll just be able to go into the ingredient and say it has cream in it. You'll be able to take cream out and then be like, oh, I'll have coconut cream instead. Boom, bring it in. Now, I can't say that it will taste exactly the same, so that's on you. But at least you can make it you know, suit you if that's what you want. And it will recalculate your calories, right? And your macros. If you don't want to know your calories and macros, you can just toggle it off. You go into your settings, toggle it off. If you don't want numbers, if you're like, I trust you, Shelly, I'm just going to do the recipes, I don't want to look at numbers, then you have that option too. Down the track, we will work on expanding this. Again, your feedback is greatly appreciated on all of that. And we'll make tweaks. But that's essentially, to start, that's how I want it to look. I'm not huge on counting calories, you guys know that. But I appreciate that if you're new to this way of eating, or you really just want to get a handle on how you're eating and your eating habits, it can be a useful tool. So it will be there if you want it. I'm not, however, going to tell you how many calories you need to eat in a day. I'm not gonna do that. You know, if you want, there's online calculators and you can go down that route if you want to. I don't recommend it. I don't like that. It gets too obsessive for me. And I think when you just focus on lowering your processed carb and sugar intake, and you focus on healthy, real whole foods, protein sources and vegetables, and some nuts and seeds, healthy fats, you don't really need to do any of that calorie counting. Your body will self-regulate. That's how nature has intended it to be, right? Sorry, that was a big, long chat. So let me just have a look at these questions and see if there's anything else I missed. And by the way, I've answered a lot of the app questions over on my Instagram. I did a Q&A on there a week or so ago, and all of the answers to your guys' questions are in my highlights. So on my profile, go to my profile, at the top you'll see my highlights. It's the first one, Stronghouse app. Click on that. You'll go through all of the questions that people have asked me. So if I haven't answered it here, because how long have I been already? I've been 42 minutes. You guys, I've been talking 42 minutes. What the hell? Yeah, so you can go on there and it'll have everything you want to know. So my Instagram handle, just my name, Shelly Darlington. Go check it out and go follow me. If you're not following me already, why not? Go follow me, please. Will my floof balls make an appearance in the app? They haven't so far, okay? I wanted them to, but I had all this equipment set up, Natalie. I had like big lights and, you know, microphone and, you know, this and the camera, and they're terrified of the equipment. So yeah, they wouldn't come anywhere near me when I was working out. They was just behind. I have a little baby gate that shuts them out of the living room while I'm filming. I had to shut them out, and they were just at the gate like this, looking at me the whole time like, oh, are those weird tall machine things going to kill Mummy? So no, they're not, unfortunately, but maybe in the future, maybe in my webinars, they'll make an appearance. Yeah, they're very cute. Will I be doing spirituality and yoga? Yes. Oh, yes, there's yoga. How could I even miss that? There's warm-ups and yoga cool-downs. So, and follow along, like the follow along workouts you're going to be doing with me. So I filmed all of the yoga as well, which is awesome. And you don't have to be a crazy yogi, by the way. It's all going to be floor-based mat work, very, very simple. No crazy flows or anything like that. You don't have to be a yoga buff, a yogi. So yeah, yoga, amazing. And they're short. They're like between 10, 15, 20 minutes, no more than 20 minutes. So they're great for cool downs, but they're great to do on their own too if you just feel like doing it before bed, because it's just calms you down really nicely. That's what I do anyway. So yeah, warm-ups, 5-minute warm-ups. The workouts that I've filmed at my pace are no more than like half an hour to 45 minutes, 45 minutes max. Like they're all roughly around 30 minutes, which is good. But there'll be a feature also on the videos where you can slow the pace down if you want to. So yeah, so you can, the playback speed, you'll be able to make it a bit slower if you want to go at an easier pace. Yes, doing spirituality. I mentioned that earlier. If anyone wants to reiterate that. Will there be an option to put the recipes in order of season to be able to eat seasonally? Wow, I wish I could do that. That's a really great idea. Maybe in the future, Ariel. But you've got to understand that there's people all over the world. And to coordinate that, I think would just be crazy. I'm not sure how I would do that. So obviously the recipes that I've made, I eat seasonally. So most of the recipes in there are seasonal to, Australia. But yeah, I don't know how I would do that for everyone else. I'd have to think about that, Ariel. But good question. Leave me with that. Will there be a way to build your own program, like a drop-down menu with exercises with similar focuses to pick from for each muscle block? That's another great suggestion. There won't be for this soft launch. Like I said, it's just going to be the follow-along workout for now until the new year, until I get more programs and do the timed self-paced workouts. But that's a really, really good, question. I'll think about that. My only issue with that, Alison, is that it defeats the point of me having programmed something for you that I know is really effective. It's fine if you're like, I know, Alison, you've read the guide and you'll know all of my tips and you'll have read it, so you've got that knowledge base. But I think for anyone to just be able to come into the app and just do whatever they want, do whatever exercises they want, just put them together, I just don't feel that would be effective. That's why I'm there, so that I can make sure that you're doing a well-developed program, right? Does that make sense? You'll definitely be able to swap exercises out. So, if you're a beginner and that exercise is too intense, there'll be a beginner version you'll be able to swap out very easily in the workouts. This is down the track, obviously, for the self-paced, timed workouts, right? Because I can't do that for a follow-along, obviously. But yeah, there will be options like that. But it's actually one thing that I don't like about all the other apps out there, that they allow you to swap and change too much, and I feel like it takes away. Like, consistency is key, and knowing which exercises to put together and how to program a really great workout is a skill, and it's something that I was taught. I'm qualified in that, right? And I think a lot of the time these apps just give you too much freedom. There needs to be some sort of consistency and some sort of plan to what you're doing. Otherwise, you're just not going to get the best results. I think if you're a PT, or you've read my guide and you know how to do your own program, because I teach you how to do that in the guide, then that's cool. But not everyone is going to have that. So we'll see. Have to think about that, Alison. But it's a good suggestion. What else? What else questions have you asked me? My mum, where's that? Ooh. My mum wants to go keto, but struggles a lot, especially during the holiday season. How do you go off keto for those 4? Thanksgiving, Christmas, Christmas Eve, and New Year, big holidays, and come back on. This is tough, right? Because keto is restrictive. Keto is restrictive. It really depends. Why does your mum want to go keto? Do you know what I mean? What's her goal? Like, why is she doing? What's her why? If it's just to lose weight quick, then I don't recommend. I really don't recommend. It has to become a lifestyle. It has to become a way of life. And for a lot of people who do keto, that's what it becomes. And it's usually for people who have health complications. Maybe they have diabetes, insulin resistance, metabolic dysfunction, really overweight and struggling. Keto can be absolutely amazing for that. And so it becomes a way of life. And so it just means that Thanksgiving and Christmas and all of those holidays, you just make it keto. You just do. If you're looking for a quick fix, and if you're looking for just like the next diet to get you to lose the extra kilos, I don't recommend. I really don't. I don't recommend keto for everyone at all. You know, I would, if I was in her shoes and she was really serious about doing keto, I would 100% go all in and, you know, find substitutes for all of those Thanksgiving and Christmas meals, you know, that there are out there. There's a whole world of like keto recipes out there that are amazing, right? And you can substitute for everything. And so I would just go all in and be like, right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to learn how to cook keto substitutes, and then just bring it. You go into parties, bring your own dish with you. People might think you're a bit crazy, but you've got to do what you got to do. It's how much do you want this? This is your life. This is your body. This is your health. And, you know, you've got to do what feels right to you, and don't give a rat's ass what other people think. But it can be tough. I get it. I've been there. It's tough. People think you're a bit nuts. But good luck to your mum. I hope she finds what works for her. Will we be able to log our own individual fitness journeys or just programs? For example, I do open water swimming. Good question. Yes. Thanks, Emily. So I'm not going to put cardio in the workout program. It's going to be weights, right? Home-based weights, and then eventually gym-based weights program, yoga, and, you know, a warm-up. And cardio is left totally up to you. It's optional. You don't have to do it. Trust me that if you're worried about your cardiovascular fitness, you're going to get it with me, okay? You're going to get it with your workouts, with your weights. Like, trust me, you'll be sweating. But if you do want to do additional cardio, that's totally up to you. You can do that. And in your calendar, you'll just be able to log your own thing. So, you know, you can say, oh, rest day, or you can put in swimming or whatever. So you can totally do that. That's up to you if you want to do cardio or not. I'm not going to force you to do it. If you want to do Zumba, do Zumba. If you want to go biking, go biking. If you want to do treadmill, whatever, you can do that. But it's not essential on this program. It's optional and only for fun. Don't kill yourself on the treadmill if you hate it, girls. You don't need to do that. Your hair looks amazing. How is it so thick? I was born this way. I don't know what else to tell you. Thank you. Yeah, I've always had thick hair, but I treat it well. It's natural. I don't do too much to it. And I think a healthy lifestyle helps. So inversion method, go check that out. Little tip. Do you have a yoga program? Yes. So I'll talk more about the yoga. Yoga, there's 4 yoga sequences, and they're focusing on releasing tension in all of the common places you get when you lift weights. We know what those are, don't we? Hips, shoulders, lower back, you know, all those areas. So there's going to be 4 sequences, 2 upper body focused yoga releases, and 2 lower body. And so you can pick and choose which one you want to do. You can do back to back 2 if you want. You can do the same one every day if you want. It's up to you. But they are 15-minute-ish follow-along yoga sequences that will really help you recover from my weights workouts. Really help. Like, you've got to do them. What's my favorite exercise of all time? 100%. 100%. The trusty hip thrust. Like, I don't know what to tell you. The hip thrust is just king. Queen. Hip thrust is queen. But I do love to hate split squats. Oh, I do love to hate them. Or any sort of lunge. Oh, if I could only do one exercise for the rest of my life, it would be walking lunges. Just saying. They are the devil, but they are good for you. Yeah. Yes, Lauren, she loves Bulgarian split squats. No, I do, but I don't. If anyone still believes in counting calories, look at Dr. Lustig's work. Yes, Natalie, thank you. Preach. You'll realize that calories in, calories out is such a lie. Yes, it's an eye-opener, isn't it? Yeah, so you don't have to count calories. You really don't to get results. Like, complete and utter myth. You really don't. What else? How long have I been on? Nearly an hour, you guys. I might have to go soon. I have so much more to say. And I didn't even get around to any of your Q&As that you left me. I'm going to have to come back on. I'll have to come back on and just do a Q&A that on random stuff that you guys gave me. Shoulders. Yes, the shoulders. There's a specific, one of the yoga sequences is a specific yoga shoulder opener, Alison. So you'll like that one. It's really good. Yeah. What's the average length of one of your follow-along workouts? Half an hour. Literally half an hour if you go at my pace. 5-minute warm-up, half-hour workout, 15-minute cool down, yoga cool down, which you don't have to do straight after. You can do it later in the evening if you want to, but as long as you do your yoga, because it really will help. But yeah, the actual workouts, half hour. Will the gym workouts be follow along? I don't think so, Nora. I don't think so, and here's why. Because obviously, if I'm in the gym, I'll be using equipment, and in my gym that I go to, there's machines like everywhere. So I'm not sure. I don't know logistically how I'd be able to film that. My gym are really good, and they let me film in there, which is good. A lot of gyms are funny about that and won't let you film, but my gym will. But I just don't know how logistically I'll be able to do that. We'll have to see. Possibly. Yeah. I would love that though, because that would be really cool, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, you guys, is there anything else pressing? Because I'm probably going to have to go in a couple of minutes. It's been amazing. I love lives, by the way. How good are lives? I can just like verbal diarrhea all over you. I'm not sure if you're enjoying it, but I certainly am. So I'll definitely be doing more of these in the new year. But yeah, if you've got anything else, I'll be wrapping it up. So yeah, just a little reminder. Not sure exactly when the soft launch is going to be happening. Stay tuned. Sign up down below in my description box to the link there. Put your emails in so that you can stay up to date. And yeah, that's coming very soon. I'm still in this testing phase, but I'm so excited. You guys are going to love it. Jan, I didn't answer your top 3 recipes, did I? Sorry. Top 3. Oh, I don't even know. There's so many. There's literally hundreds to choose from. Can I get back to you on that? Oh, there's so many. Oh, I love my crepes. My crepes. Low carb crepes, grain-free crepes. Oh, tastes better than the real thing, like the grain version. And I put like all sorts of fillings in there. And they're a really super quick, easy lunch, like on the go. Make your crepes in advance. You can store them, freeze them, defrost them. Put your fillings in. I like capers, dill, smoked salmon, cream cheese. So good. You love being diarrheaed on verbally. Good, because I like doing the diarrheaing. Sounds so wrong. Oh, you guys. So yes, it's always informative, always. Yes, so yeah, that would probably be one of my favorites. I'll have to think. Carrot cake. Oh, my carrot cake, you guys. Healthy carrot cake, low sugar carrot cake. Oh, so good. I'm having that over Christmas. That's what I'm going to make Adam. We've decided I'm going to make the cake this year instead of buying a cake. So I know it's healthy and I'm still feeling good. I don't feel bloated and sugar-coated. So yeah, I'm making my healthy carrot cake. That is going to be in the app. Okay. Yes, you are. You are going to be a chef, Ariel. I am going to turn you into a chef, 100%. I don't want you guys to think that cooking healthy is difficult or boring or whatever. It's not. You can make amazing, delicious things. You just have to know how. And I've done all the practicing over the last 10 years. So I'm going to give you all my knowledge. Your favorite cake, Alison? Well, you're in luck, aren't you? Carrot cake. Yes, Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah. Yay! So, guys, I'm going to sign off. So nice chatting to you all. Thank you for being here. Like I said, updates, email updates for the app. Go and sign up. And yeah, have an amazing Christmas time. Stay safe. Enjoy eating good food, and I'll see you very soon. I don't want to get off here. I'm so excited to read all your comments. I can't go. Mike, do I plan on competing in the IFU? No more competing for me. I don't have time, like seriously, but I'm not going back to that life. I'm going to come back and do more Q&As, guys. So if you have other questions, I'm going to reread all of my comments. So you guys put questions in there, please. And one of the things I really want to talk about is my own fitness journey, right? So you guys have a background of where I came from, how I started in fitness, etc., etc. I think that would be really fun to talk about. I might even do a full video on that. But yeah, if you have more questions, let me know. I'm going to sign off because it's been over an hour. Thank you so much, everyone here. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, stay safe. Yeah, and I'll keep you updated with this app coming soon. Whee! So excited. I love you all. See you soon.